everybody. It feels like a really long time since I've made like an actual sit down talking video. Although my amazing flatmates bought me a tripod for my birthday, I have moved into my new house in Sheffield and left it there. So I'm trying to make the most of a bad situation, and I've got things all stacked up, but they're balanced on my bed. So if this is wobbling, that might be why. Actually, I've just had a better idea. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Today I thought it would be useful for you maybe if you are starting university for me to talk a little bit about some of the key things. Why would you do that? You know I'm talking.
I thought you were talking to Michael or something. Do you want a cup of tea?
No thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, okay? I've left my tripod. Now I have to start again. So I thought it would be useful today to talk about some of the key things to take with you to university. I didn't really have much of an idea what I was doing. We just sort of went out and bought everything that we could think of that I might need, and I have realised that a lot of it was a great idea and a lot of it was completely unnecessary. Firstly, the kitchen. In my flat there were 10 of us sharing a kitchen, so obviously when you first turn up everyone has everything, and then as you get to know them, if you're as lucky as I was, you'll become quite good friends with some of them, and then you can share bits and bobs. But initially most people tend to take everything. A few things that I'd say are really crucial to take are your own set of pans. I got mine from Aldi. They are the best pans, I think, out of everyone's. They are the most non-stick. They weren't really expensive either, so definitely check out Aldi's student range thing that they all have going on around this time of year. Oh yeah, I also bought all of my kitchen stuff, my cutlery, my like cooking utensils and my pans all in a colour. I bought them all in blue, which meant I always knew which was my stuff, which is also a good idea for something to do. Pans, I just bought 3. I bought the little one, a medium-sized one and a bigger one, saucepans and a frying pan, which was enough pans. Like I never needed any more than that. It's also worth speaking to the rest of the people in your flat if you haven't already, which I imagine you have, because as soon as you find out on results day, first thing you want to know is who you're living with. It would be worth speaking to them about whether who's going to bring maybe something a bit more unusual, like maybe a slow cooker or a wok, which we used a lot, but we only used it really as a group. So things like that are worth speaking to your flatmates about. For yourself, 3 pans and a frying pan are fine. A baking tray will be really useful, and I only had a small one, and I actually wish I'd bought maybe like a normal size, like a thin baking tray, because I always ended up borrowing my flatmate. And a dish that you can put in the oven, so like a little casserole dish or something to make pasta bacon, basically. One of those as well. So those, in terms of cooking, those are the key things I'd suggest you get your hands on. I also had 2 normal sized plates, 2 side plates and 2 bowls, which was more than enough. I've never needed any more than that. And then a pack of cutlery, which I think comes with like 4 of each thing in, was perfect as well. So don't buy any more plates necessarily than that. My one flatmate bought like, I don't know, like 10 plates with her, and we always ended up using them when we cooked as a group, but she definitely didn't need that many plates, so she'd always just say, oh my god, please someone use my plates. Glasses as well. I took 2 wine glasses because I'm a wine drinker, and 2 like little glasses to have squash or water in or something, and 2 mugs. So I think basically what I'm trying to say is it's quite useful to have 1 and a spare, or 1 and then you can't be bothered to wash it up, so another one. But that's sort of what I'm saying. But don't take loads of everything because it's completely unnecessary. We had 2 cheese graters in our flat, 2 sets of chopping boards, and I also took with me a pasta spoon, which I did not use. I used a fork every time because then I used the fork to eat. You sort of latch onto these like ways to not wash up as much as you may do otherwise. A potato masher, which I use maybe 3 times to make mashed potato, but if you're into mashed potato, don't forget potato masher. But I guess you could also use a fork. I also took with me a blender, which was really useful for making soup, so that's an idea as well. And tea towels. Taking tea towels with you. Everyone ended up using each other's tea towels in my flat until I decided I was going to keep mine in my cupboard because someone kept getting tomato sauce on it. I mean, we all know who that was, but yes. Also, something else that's useful to think about is bin bags, sponges and washing up liquid. In my flat it worked really well, like we all took it in turns to buy a certain thing. If we've run out, if I hadn't bought it for a while, I'd go out and buy some for the rest of the flat. You don't necessarily need your own of that either, but it's obviously nice to rock up when you move in and be like, oh, I've got this stuff, we can use mine first and then use yours, and it will sort of work like that probably. For your bathroom, now obviously this depends whether you've got a shared bathroom or an ensuite. I had an ensuite. I took my own toilet brush. I know a lot of people didn't, and I know that a lot, like for some reason my bathroom didn't come with one but everybody else's did, so there might be one there, but just for peace of mind I took my own, so that's something to think about. I took the shower mat, is that what it's called? Because my bathroom was a wet room, so I put it on the carpet when I got out of the shower, and then I put it on the floor in the bathroom to then walk around go to the toilet, etc. with socks on after you've had a shower. So definitely get one of those. I always had 2 towels, one to use, then one in the wash and put away ready for next time. I wouldn't suggest getting any more than 2. There's not really much need. In your room you'll be given a bin. At my uni we only got given 1 bin. So if you would like a separate bin for your bathroom stuff, which I think is a good idea, then you have to think about that as well. Another thing which was like a godsend was in my bathroom there was a little shelf in the corner of my shower to put shampoo and stuff on, but I'd already bought one just in case, and I ended up sticking that next to my sink and put my toothbrush and everything in it, and you can get those for like £2 from like Home Bargains or something like that, and I think they do them in Primark as well, so that's something to think about. It's quite a good idea to maybe go somewhere like Home Bargains and just buy hand soap, shower gel, shampoo, because that when you're on your own they last a really long time. I bought 2 big big bottles of Tresemme shampoo and Tresemme conditioner, and they lasted me I wash my hair every other day, shampoo twice and condition, and they lasted me about the whole of 2nd semester. For your bedroom, I took 2 duvet covers with me for basically the same reason as the towel. You can have one on, wash one, put it away, and then you've got a fresh one to pull out. Photos were the one thing that made my room so homey. Everyone that came into my room was amazed by the amount of time I'd put into putting pictures up, and to be fair, when it came to moving out, I felt like I'd literally just put the pictures up and I was like, this is so much effort. But the first thing I did when I moved into my new house is put all my photos back up again, because being surrounded by all your memories and friends and family and stuff like that helps so much, definitely. I took a lamp with me. I had sort of like under my shelves above my desk lights and the big light and I thought it was nice to have another lamp as well, so take a lamp with you if you like that by your bed. I also took a rug. Now this is just an idea, but I took a little rug I got from IKEA, I think, and it wasn't big, but it's just one of those, like another thing that makes your room feel really like yours and homey. A laundry bag, because it is... I've got this laundry bag, which is cute, from Home Bargains, and it says laundry on it, and that would just go under my desk, and I put all my washing in it and then take it straight down to the laundry like that. But yeah, those are a few key things I'd suggest taking with you. I took most of my clothes, but seasonally, if that makes sense. I took a lot of my jumpers and wintry clothes in September, and then after Christmas I took some of my more summery clothes back with me, ready for it to get warmer, and then I remembered I live in Sheffield and it literally didn't get warmer until June. So just because of storage really. Clothes hangers, I'm definitely taking more of this year. Fairy lights, you're not allowed fairy lights in your rooms, but battery powered ones you are. So Primark, New Look, probably basically anywhere you can get like little strings of fairy lights which are battery powered, and then a packet of like 20 batteries from Poundland is like amazing. So that I'd suggest as well, because that makes your room really homey. Tupperware is really useful, and although whenever anyone has a takeaway or anything, it collates like mad because everyone's like, oh my god, save the Tupperware. Yeah, taking Tupperware boxes to refrigerate leftovers and freeze stuff is a really good idea. I did take my TV that I've got in my room, my little one, but I did tend to watch most things on my laptop. But if you've got lots of DVDs and things, then it's good to take your telly, although you have to remember that you won't have a TV licence unless you buy one as a flat. But if you want to watch TV with a telly plugged into the wall, then remember to sort your TV licence out. If you're not going to, then I wouldn't suggest buying one, because they do send you lots of letters throughout the year like threatening you and saying that you should get a TV licence. But if you're not actually watching TV, then don't give into it, because it would be such a waste of money. Also, if you watch my moving in video, you can see all the little trinkets and the books and DVDs and stuff that I've taken with me to make my room feel really homey. So if you watch my moving in video, you'll see how I've sort of done my room up this year based on how much I loved my room last year. I can't think of anything else. If you've got any questions on moving to uni or anything about it and about living, then that would be cool. I'm thinking of maybe doing a video once I go back on some of the meals I cook and some of the meals we cook as a flat, and some ideas and things like that. So if you think that's a cool idea, then let me know. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. But yeah, if you've got any more questions, just ask and I will reply. And I'll see you soon. I hope you found this video useful, especially my very good friend Ali, who is now moving to Swansea to go to uni. So shout out to Ali. Hit me up if you want me to tell you any more things to take. Definitely not a shoehorn shout out. See you later.